Today I'm going to be collecting a check. I did a video where I was out visiting restaurants, and today is Sunday, tomorrow is Memorial Day, and I've been talking to one of the owners of the restaurant. He's just been texting me back and forth, and then I talked to him finally on the phone yesterday. Welcome to the Local Hustle. I'm Jose Morales, and this is where I document the real behind-the-scenes journey of building a local marketing and print business. Every episode, I'll be sharing what I worked on today, what's working, what's not, and the lessons I'm learning along the way, from selling postcard advertising to print projects like banners, yard signs, door hangers, and more. This is the real journey of building something from the ground up. So let's get into today's episode. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join the community. And in this video, I'm talking about how I'm gonna go pick up a check from one of the restaurants that I stopped by to visit during the week as I was trying to fill my postcard. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Jose Morales, and I do the shared postcard. And I've been doing it now for quite some time, and I have filled out quite a few cards, which is awesome. So again, if you haven't joined the community, go ahead and drop it down below. And I'm pulling up to right now to the park where I'm gonna go run the trail. I'm gonna do, just because I'm on a time crunch, I'm probably only gonna do a 5K run just to get some exercise in for the day. But so I was talking to the business owner, and finally he's just like, okay, you know, when I talked to him last night, he's just like, all right, yeah, let's do it. And then he said I could swing by today to pick up the check. He sent me over his logo, and I said, hey, you know, let me know if you want to do an offer or not. So I'm gonna ask him today. I already have the ad already put together because it didn't take me that long. So I'm just like, okay, if for whatever reason he was to change his mind, it didn't take me that long to create his ad. Basically I just got kind of have his logo and his address and that kind of stuff. And then a little space to put an offer if in fact he's going to put an offer. But let me go ahead and do this quick run, and then I'll be right back. I'm going to be pulling up right now, and it was a pretty good run. Let's see here. So it looks like they got some business already. It's going to be, well, shoot, what time is it? Like 11:30 already? Yeah, so it's 11:36, but, you know, I was asking him what time he wanted me to come out here. He said, hey, you know, anytime after 11. So I'm pulling up, but man, they got like almost a full house, so I feel a little bad. I was trying to get here earlier, but like I said, I went on that run, and that kind of slowed me down, put me a little behind, and I only did a 5K versus trying to do a whole, I don't even know what you would call it, 10K. But let me go, keep forgetting that I put this microphone on here, but let me go in here and see if I can at least get the check, and I'm going to show him, you know, what I have for the ad, and see if I can get the, see if he's going to do an offer and kind of go from there. And if I need to, I'll come back later on. But for right now, let me just go in there and I'll be right back. So I collected the check and was sitting there talking to him for a while. Obviously, you know, I want to build that relationship, get to know him and all that. And, you know, they were already on the busy side, but, you know, he would go take care of some stuff here and there. But overall, great guy, super, super friendly. I asked him if he knew any other business owners, but he here in town, but he doesn't know any other business owners. Basically, his family, they just own Mexican restaurants, which is going to help me out. Hopefully, it's going to help me out as I do other areas, and then I'll reach out to him and be like, hey, I'm doing this area over here. Which one of your family members has a restaurant over here that I can go talk to? So I'm putting that in my back pocket. In addition to that, he also ordered 1,000 business cards. So that's pretty cool. So he has those business cards that he's going to be doing, and then basically I also picked up one of his menus because I'm going to see, since obviously they already got the file and everything, hopefully, right? then and I grabbed this as I was leaving. It was out in like the little foyer, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him about this. But now that I have it, I think it's going to be an 8.5 by 14 inches is what it seems like. And so I'm gonna go ahead, and when I talk to him again, I'm gonna let him know, hey, when you run out of these, here's the price point for some for the menus, and hopefully then at that point he'll go ahead and just order for me. I don't know where he ordered those from. I should have asked him where he ordered his other business card. So he said he was out and needed some, so I was able to get that lined up as well. So that was great. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to go ahead and probably, what time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock, and I'm probably going to come back to eat tonight over at his restaurant. He was asking me if I wanted to eat, but I told him I was just like, no, not right now. I appreciate it, but I told him I was like, I'll probably come back later. For dinner and eat and try it out, because I have never been to that restaurant before. I've driven by it a couple of times, but never gone in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in there, show some support, right? Because and the other thing too is, I went in there because basically as we were having the conversation over text and even over the phone, everything was geared towards, at least my conversation with him was all geared towards, the single spot. And then, I had left the postcard there with him, and then, we were looking at it and everything. And what he ended up doing was he ended up getting a double spot. So that was an upgrade. So he upgraded himself and got that double spot. So got the double spot. So that was awesome. And then also got 1,000 business cards. So that was good for today, because I really need to close this out. There's another person that I need to reach out to. So actually, there's 2 more people, and I have somebody that I'm supposed to be talking to on Tuesday, but I'm a little fearful that I don't know if it'll be too late, because I'm going to be going out of state and I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks. And that could possibly put me in a bind if I don't get these postcards, here in time. Now, can I get them fulfilled for me? Yeah, I could probably do that. But for me, I like to handle all of that because I want to be able to. The way that I do it is I shoot a quick little video, showing me at the post office, dropping stuff off and all that. And then I send that to all the advertisers so that they get a chance to see that and see that, hey, it's, just get a little glimpse, right, of what I'm doing in the background. And that's the main reason why I prefer to do everything myself versus, maybe outsourcing it out to where it just goes straight to the post office. So that is my goal, is to make that happen. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That's my intent. So right now I'm just kind of debating whether or not I'm going to have time to talk to that guy on Tuesday. And he has a window tinting business, but I would hate to stall things and then they end up not buying. So he went out of state. He went for a wedding, and he said he would be back Tuesday, and that he'd be able to talk to me on Tuesday. But he was definitely interested. But interest is one thing, right? Because people are always interested. People always like the concept, but it's the action piece, right? Writing that check, paying that whatever, right? But I didn't get a good chance to really talk to him because it was just a quick little call that I had with him. And, and obviously when I called him, I didn't know that he was actually on the road already, heading out of state. But he's just like, well, we'll get in touch on Tuesday, and we'll kind of go from there. So, but I am excited to go back to the restaurant a little bit later tonight, and actually, hopefully, I don't forget, because now that I say that, see, I wasn't even thinking it. So when I go back tonight, I'll mention to him, hey, with your takeout menus, I can do those as well, and then I'll just have prices ready to go for him. Look at that car. I'll have prices ready to go for him, and what I really need to do is have my own little price flyer. So, I have everything on my phone, so I'm just like, oh, I had to sit there and like look it up, because he's just like, all right, well, how much for 1,000 business cards? So I'm like, oh shoot, I'm like, hang on, I was like, I don't have my prices memorized. I was like, let me pull that up, and I looked at that, and I am going to eventually work on a website. I started it so that people can just go there, place their order, and then I can just take care of everything else on the back end. But I just haven't had time, and I haven't forced myself to sit back down. I got a little frustrated, to be honest with you, on that, because when I was doing the business card and I was putting all the different options, but each time that I added an option, it kind of erased everything, put it back to $0. Just the way that it was set up, it was like, for every option, you have to have the price in there for every option. So, for example, if somebody wants rounded corners, then when I price it, it has to already have the rounded corner prices on there. And I wasn't doing that, and I learned the hard way. So at first I didn't notice it, but after I put in this work on getting the stuff, the everything in there, and I realized that, I'm just like, man, it's too late. It's already like, I don't know what time it was, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And I'm just like, yeah. So I just got frustrated, and I just haven't made the time to go back. But anyhow, that is completely way off of what this video is about, which is, hey, I went to go collect the check, and it was even a better check, because they ended up getting the double spot versus just a single. So pretty exciting there, to be able to have that, to have that one thing. But anyhow, make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join the community. We'd love to have you. This is my invitation to you. And for those of you that have been subscribing, I definitely appreciate it. I do notice it, as it goes up. So thank you very much. Hopefully you're watching this video now that you've subscribed, and that you're, getting some value out of it, or if nothing else, some entertainment, and seeing like, okay, what's this Jose guy out doing? So that's what I'm doing today on a Sunday, the day before Memorial Day. And I'm just trying to think if there's like any other updates that I need to give you guys while I'm here. Man, I'm trying to think. So I guess I'll just go ahead and close it out. And if I'll just go ahead and close it out. I definitely appreciate you, and I'll see you over in the community. And as always, make sure that you watch one of these videos.